Hi there, so in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can install Snagit for Chrome. So what you need to do is up in your address bar type in Chrome Web Store, and once you've gone to the Chrome Web Store, what you're going to want to do is look for both an application and an extension. So I'm going to go up here where it says Search Store and type in Snagit. And so I want to install the app and the extension. And the app allows me to do a screen cast, which is a recording of my screen, whereas the extension allows me to do a screenshot, basically a picture of the screen that then I can annotate over. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just do the extension first. So I click free and add. And it's possible if you're not logged into Chrome, it might ask you to log into your Chrome browser, but I already was. And what it basically did is just added this little Snagit icon up here at the top. And once again, this allows me to take a snapshot, a picture of my screen, and then do some annotation over it. The other one is the screen casting tool. So that's the app. So I'm going to go ahead and click free on it and click add, just like I did before. And what it actually has done, it has added it to what's called like my Chrome app launcher, which depending how your Mac is configured, you might have it on your toolbar down here. So I have the Chrome app launcher. And when I click on that, it basically shows me all my different Chrome apps. Okay? Or if you don't have that, you might have where you open up a new tab and you get this little like rainbow tic-tac-toe board area. And if you click on apps there, what that will do is you'll see the Snagit app listed there. So once again, the extension, the one on the toolbar, lets me take a picture. The app lets me do a screen cast. So let me show you how these might work. So let's say I want to go to the New York Times. Go to the New York Times website, and let's say for a particular project I want to maybe take a capture of this particular screen and annotate over it for some reason. What I can do is go up here to the Snagit extension and click on it. Oh, so this particular says Google Chrome won't allow Snagit to do some of the capture options on this type of page. So let me go find a different page. I chose a bad page. That happens sometimes. It's probably like a copyright thing. So let's try Sacramento Bee. So it's going to load very slowly, of course, because I'm doing a screencast. And inevitably, that's what happens. All right, so here I am. So once again, let's say I wanted to capture something. I'm going to click on the little capture tool here. And it opens up this little box. And so first, I might click on region. And it gives me a little tutorial. I'm going to say, let me capture. Basically, what I'm going to do is just drag from upper left to right. And let go. And click on this little picture tool to take the picture. And so here's the picture. And it actually will open up the picture for me in this little browser. So let's say screenshot, just renaming it. And I can do things like I can draw arrows, if there's something I want to point out in particular. And if I click on this little thing, I can actually change the color of the arrow. I could add a box, a little rectangle. There we go. Or I can add circles, or I can add text. So it's just sort of a way that you can annotate over a particular picture. I can then share this a couple of different ways. So if I click on the share button, what it does is copy a web address for this image that I could put on my website. Or if I go back to the library, this is actually my Snagit library, which is found inside of my Google Drive folder. I could actually go find this picture and reshare it if I wanted to. And so let me show you actually where that is in Drive. So if I go here to drive.google.com. I actually have a new folder that was created when I installed the app. If I open up my Drive, and I scroll to the very bottom, you're going to see TechSmith, and it'll be yours will be called the same thing. There we go. TechSmith, and then here's where all of those pictures are. So for instance, here's that little screenshot one that I just looked at. So another way that I could share it is just like I would share anything else in Google, but I could click on the share icon and then put in someone's email address or a group's email address. So that's the extension that allows you to take screenshots. The app is the other one that allows you to do a screencast. So let's say I wanted to record something on my computer to share it with someone. I would just open a new tab, and I'm not going to go to the extension. Like I said, I'm going to go to the app. I go to the app launcher and I look for Snagit. And so it actually takes me to my little Snagit library when I click on it. And if I click on the plus sign here, it says new screen recording. And it'll say, what part of your computer do you actually want to record? So I have iTunes open, so I could record iTunes. I could record just Chrome, that's this one that says Sacramento Bee. Or I could record screen 1 or screen 2. I actually am using a 2-monitor situation, so this is my laptop screen and this is my external monitor that I'm plugged into. So you can choose what you want it to record. So let's say I just want it to record this one and click share. So it's actually recording right now. And if when I want it to stop recording, I just click this little blue stop sharing down at the bottom. And now what'll happen is it, just like it did with the screenshot, it sort of opens up this little menu where I can name it. And if I want, I can go back to my library and my videos are always here. And just like we did before, I can go into Google Drive. So I'm gonna go back to Google Drive and find the TechSmith folder under my drive, just like we did before. Way down here in the T's. And so now I have this video along with the picture that I took earlier. So if I click on the video, I have a couple of different options. Oh, it's still processing it, but I can share it. So that's one thing that's actually really cool. I'm thinking about students here. Students don't have the ability to upload to YouTube, but what they could do is they could then share their video with you as their teacher as a way to turn in a screencast to you without having to worry about the whole upload to YouTube sort of feature. So it's just something to think a little bit about. You know, using Snagit, like I said, as an option for screencasting or taking a screencast. If you have any questions, let me know.